What's good, guys? Sorry we're a little late. It was a little my fault. I was watching a little bit of old tapings with Pete Carroll and Russ, and I lost track of time. But, you know, the show must still go on. I still have faith with my Seahawks, although I know it's looking dire times, but we still could probably do this. We can still probably pull it off. But enough about me and my Seahawks. We got Tim. We got Josh. We got the Fog. We got a great coming up. Well, just I mean, me, I'm only looking forward to the wings. I don't know.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
I don't know who to root for. I'm rooting for the Buffalo Wings. That's all I'm rooting for.
Garlic corn, baby.
Well,
So
I mean, does it really matter who we want to win, who we think is going to win? I mean, it matter the green background, the guy that's been saying the Eagles was not going to win the last two playoff games, and for some reason, later on, we're going to hear the objectively biased one, Stephen Fogman, what he's going to predict now for this week. He already said there was losing to. He said there was losing to the Minnesota Vikings. Wow. Now they're in the Super Bowl. So every time he says they're going to lose, they win. For some reason. This is an Eagles fan right here, y'all. I know Eagles fans are watching. Fogman is an Eagles fan. Do you guys want him to lose? Because so far, the Eagles are 2-0 when he says they're going to lose. Or is he going to come out, put on his big boy shorts, W how he really feels, and they're going to win? But you know what? That's pay-per-view. That's for later on tonight. We're going to see what Fogman is going to decide. We're going to give him some time. How you doing, Fogman?
I appreciate that. Thank you for the time.
You're looking very well.
You are
Slept
too.
Good. Oh, thank you. You know what it is, Fog? You know what? See, myself, Sean, and together, we said we're going to grow our beards out until the Eagles win something. So maybe we may shave it off. So we're going to grow it out to see, hey, listen, you're looking good, though. You're looking sexy.
Oh, well, this is on record then, because if the Eagles win, everybody's going to be barefaced looking like a baby's ass.
Nah, I can't do that.
Tim just issued a bet live on TV, people. We know how Tim does with his bets.
What? What'd I say?
You issued a bet on live TV, YouTube, for everybody to see. And we know how you fare with your bets. So this is looking really good. If the Eagles win, Tim's got to shave his beard.
No, I didn't make that bet.
That's what it sounded like to me.
No way.
You said you were growing it till the Eagles win something. So that's a fair game. It's either you're going to shave it after this weekend, or you're going to be growing that sucker for a long time.
That's a timeout. I am not shaving the beard. No way.
Tim Punzo, let down your beard.
Nah, I'm not doing that. See, I would shave on live TV, on live YouTube. I would do it for everybody, shave it all off. No, it's not going to happen.
I don't know. I think everybody that's viewing, that's watching this, put in a vote now. If the Eagles win, should Tim shave it off?
Tell you one now. Oh, wow. One.
Hey, listen, get off the YouTube now. Too late. You should be watching some television. All right, let's start off. Which Patriot coordinator will have the most success, McDaniels or Patricia? Now, Josh McDaniels is signed with the Colts. Patricia signed with Detroit Lions. What do you guys think?
I guess I'll start off. What I'm going off is purely skeptical with Matt Patricia, and then I'm kind of going off track history here with Josh McDaniels. It worries me with McDaniels because I feel like he values himself more as a talent evaluator, more so than he really is. I think he saw more in somebody like Tim Tebow than a lot of other people saw. The determination to win was great, but I think he highly overlooked his technical attributes and the mechanics and everything, and that was a big detriment to his head coaching career pretty much, and that's why we saw him go right back to New England after a few years to the OC spot. Now with Matt Patricia, I hear rumblings within the Giants organization that he was really our first choice for a coaching candidate, and we put the offer on the table, and I don't think we heard back from his camp. So the Giants obviously have to go with plan B and obtain Pat Shurmur from the Vikings. And, of course, with media and with Mara and whenever they get to the podium, they're going to go ahead and tell the audience that, oh, Pat Shurmur was our first choice. He's a brilliant quarterback coach, yada, yada, yada. But my opinion and what I hear through, the Giants message boards and rumblings among others is Matt Patricia is literally, he's a rocket scientist. He's very knowledgeable at the game of football. He left a very prestigious, job opportunity after RPI, shout out New York, to basically become a defensive coordinator in football, and people thought he was absolutely crazy. But it looks like it's going to be paying off soon for him, and I myself would throw much more faith into a first-time coach, Matt Patricia, than I would a returning head coach in Josh McDaniels.
I tell you what, I'm going to go the opposite route on this. I get the level of intelligence that Matt Patricia has, but I'm looking at it not so much as how intelligent these guys are, or how good of coaches they are, because Matt Patricia is unproven as a head coach yet. But I'm looking at the situation that they're going into, and I think short-term Patricia might have more success. I think long-term, providing that Andrew Luck comes back healthy, even if Andrew Luck doesn't come back fully healthy, there's a familiar piece there in Jacoby Brissett that Josh McDaniels has worked with before. And I think, he learned from his mistakes in Denver. And I think going to Indianapolis, he is going to be able to do what he wants to do and mold the team the way he wants to and needs to do it in order to be successful. So I'm gonna say that at the end of the day, Josh McDaniels is probably going to be the more successful coach.
I wanted to say Patricia. But the only difference is for me is that, okay, Stafford is not getting any younger. He's getting old. He's getting older. So, look, we all know he has a situation with his shoulder injury. So that's gonna take that's a question mark. But at the same time, we have Jacoby Brissett, who is the backup, who basically play under Belichick and McDaniels. So, and as you can see how Brissett play, his style was similar to the way Tom Brady takes the snap under the center. There was showing a lot of similarities of what he learned, what he changed up since being drafted to the Patriots. So, long term, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Josh McDaniels. He was a head coach. He was with the Denver Broncos. I still give him a lot of credit for the way he handled Tim Tebow the last 3 games. I think Tebow under him was a better quarterback, and I believe he would have been even better going forward had McDaniels stood as the head coach of the Broncos, but that didn't happen. So, if McDaniels had Brissett, I think Brissett would be a better quarterback. They have a good young team, a good young defense. McDaniels going forward, to me, would have the most success.
Stay tuned. Yep.
All right, well, bring up to the next question. Will Andrew Luck's return make the Colts a playoff contender in 2018? I'm going to say no. No, they're not. Jacksonville Jaguars, to me, is the team to beat. The Houston Texans with Deshaun Watson going to be a better team next year. The Tennessee Titans will be better. I think the Colts will have to wait. We don't know about Andrew Luck yet.
I honestly think it's going to be more to the whole damn Colts team than just the Andrew. And we don't even know what we're going to get with Andrew Luck. He just started throwing again today, possibly, or there was reports of him trying to throw soon this week, maybe today. But who knows how that's even going to go? Maybe he has a setback. Maybe it's still soreness in the shoulder. This is the guy that hasn't played since 2016, and there was even knacks on him then from a lot of I guess hard analytical people that, have a lot of criticism against Luck about him being overrated, him not being a franchise quarterback. And while I still think he is a good starter in this league and he does have really good knowledge of the game, it is still yet to be seen that he can put the, game on his shoulders consistently. He in that upper echelon of quarterbacks. But at the same time, there's really not much in Indianapolis really to, sparkle or a twink in your eye or anything like that. The cornerbacks are really old, along with Frank Gore, and they just got Marlon Mack, who's a rookie. He's going to be growing, but he's not one of the prestigious rookies a la Kareem Hunt or Alvin Kamara. Tight ends, really nothing to say there. Got rid of Dwayne Allen and what was it? Jack Clark? Can't remember his name now. Jack Doyle. There we go. He was actually pretty serviceable this year. He might turn into something good. But other than that, the O-line is a mess. They got to turn that around, and especially the D-line. You didn't really have too much there. You got rid of your old aging defensive ends, and really you brought in some young guns like Hankins. It didn't really do too much in that aspect, though. The linebacker, the whole both sides of the ball over there in Indianapolis really needs to be revamped. And then you even look at the coaching. You got to have a coaching change over there too. So that's why Josh McDaniels is getting over there. We're going to see how McDaniels hooks up with Andrew, but I really don't know what to expect him. Like you said, I look over at the Texans and I'm like, damn, the Texans are going to be getting some premier years, because you look at them, you're looking at Jadeveon Clowney coming up right now in the perfect time for the Texans to virtually have him and J.J. Watt before they have to worry about the money for both of those defensive players, along with the emergence of Deshaun Watson in such a remarkable yet short rookie career that he just showed, or season that he just showed. He can make the throws. He can escape the pocket. He can stay in the pocket. So there's a lot of promise coming from the Houston side too. And Tennessee, they just got rid of their coaching staff, which is looking like I believe the LaFleur guy coming from the Rams just came from one of the most high-scoring offenses. And if he knows how to work with Mariota's abilities, that could be scary too. It's very interesting, but right now I think the Colts are just too much damage for just Luck to come in and basically carry them to like a 9 or a 10-6 record and make the playoffs right after this abysmal season they just had.
The luck just ran out. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, it kind of did just run out, and there's even a deeper question here. Is Luck even going to be able to play? We're talking about a guy who, like Josh just stated, he hasn't thrown a football since 2016. And the reports are he's nearing being strong enough to throw the ball. Well, near it could be tomorrow, next week, next month. Who knows? Either way, I'm going to say now, like I said it back in, what was it, August or I think it was August. I don't think Luck will be ready to start the season in 2018. You're talking about a guy who's been off for a year and a half. So even if he was ready to start the season, you guys just gave all the reasons why the Colts are not going to make the playoffs. The division got tougher and that team got crappier. They have nothing around them. Add the little caveat to that is their skill set, their skill position players are finished. They're going to have to retool everything in the draft. And now, if I'm right, and Luck isn't ready for 2018. Sorry, Tyrone. So sorry, Sherman. It's not looking good. They're gonna go into the season with Jacoby Brissett, and Josh McDaniels is going to have to do some real good drafting and make some really good moves to get this team ready, because right now they are not on the level to compete with the other three teams in that division. The one thing I will say, Josh, that you're wrong about, Luck carried this team his first 3 seasons. They sucked on the defensive side of the ball. You got to remember that one year they made the playoffs, and they beat I think it was they beat Denver in Denver. They got outscored that entire season. They allowed more points than they scored, and they still went 11-5. That's huge on Luck. So while some of his metrics are on the lower end, what he's been dealt, the hand that he's been dealt, is similar to that of what Dan Marino was playing with when he first got to Miami.
Well, I'm gonna say this: we all are in agreement. The only reason why we say no to the coach is because Luck is injury with the shoulder. We don't know yet. And, give credit to Fogmeg. I remember the beginning of the offseason, you was the one who stated that that Luck would not start. Luck would be out for the season. You was calling this before even June hit. August hit. You was calling this. So I'm giving you get credit for that. So if you're saying that he's not going to start, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. This is the only reason why we all saying no to the coach. But I will say this. If Luck does come back healthy, if it's next year, not this season, I think the Colts can be like the New England Patriots. I think they can be even better than the Patriots. Why? Andrew Luck is better than Tom Brady. I said it. Yes, I said it. He's better than Tom Brady skillfully. Okay? Tom Brady's not as mobile as Luck, which Luck brings to the game. Now you got a guy like Josh McDaniels coming in there who bring that New England Patriot culture to the Colts. That's gonna make the team even better than what they really are. The only big name guy the Colts are may lose in the offseason is Dante McCreeve, the wide receiver, the number 2 wide receiver. But he's been injury up and down, up and down, up and down. So I don't think the Colts are really gonna miss that. You got T.Y. You got Doyle. McDaniel's going to have a lot of fun if Luck comes back healthy. Now, Brissett, that's another question mark. Solid, but we don't know yet. He hasn't proved anything.
So
yet.
let me get this straight. It sounds like a bunch of ifs, ands, and buts are coming about from Indianapolis. And with Josh McDaniels, we got a bunch of head scratchers with his drafting capabilities in Denver, 8-8 and then 3-9. So you guys are both confident in Josh McDaniels to go over to a broken Indy team with his past drafting skills that he's shown us, and all of a sudden turn that around and become a draft guru, and then possibly make Indy a contender in 2-3 years?
I'm not saying he's going to be over there and become a draft guru, but I think you learn from your mistakes, and I think he's going to go, and there's going to be you're going to see a different Josh McDaniels approach to him being a head coach.
See, with me, I just feel like Patricia's just better set up right now over there in Detroit. He's got some key weapons over there on the defensive end, and I think he can, whatever he sees, like some missing pieces, like the linebacker spot or maybe some defensive tackle, if he can shore that up with the key pieces in the draft, and he's already got a good above-average offense in place, I think he's in better position right now to be the better coach overall.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Josh.
No, go for it.
Did you just say that Luck is better than Tom Brady?
I ignored that completely. Yeah. I ignored that completely.
Oh, wait, I ignore that. Nah, why they hold on. Wait a second. Why they got to ignore? No, I said skillfully. Yes, Luck is better than Tom Brady. Why are we gonna ignore that? Why do I ignore that fact, man?
Skillfully meaning
why?
like arm power?
Skillfully,
Or
yeah. What, his athleticism? Of course, every quarterback in the
trash-
NFL. Every quarterback in the NFL, with the exception of Nick Foles, is more athletic than Tom Brady.
No, okay. Lamar, it's not only that. We just sat here and
Tom
said,
Brady, right?
I'm sorry, Josh.
No, I was saying, based on your definition, I'm just trying to understand. Lamar Jackson is probably more skillful than Tom Brady, right? You're talking based on like.
What? I'm saying, okay. See, this is the thing. Everybody looks at resume and Super Bowl. I'm looking at, if I look at Tom Brady and I look at Andrew Luck, said that Luck carried the Indianapolis Colts. Tom Brady did not carry the New England Patriots. Let's keep that real. So if we have a quarterback who carry a team, a franchise, why is he not better than the guy who never carried? Yes, I put that out there, Sean. Andrew Luck is better than Tom Brady. Take out the resume, take out the paper, take the Super Bowls and the stat. It's a team effort. So, Andrew Luck had no offensive line.
So Tom Brady never carried the Patriots. It was never.
Come on, it's the truth. It's the truth.
It's not the truth, and the statistics will tell you it's not the truth. But okay, you can live the false narrative. You're a Cowboys fan. You've been living it for 23 years.
Oh, see,
so
why we gotta go there?
Listen, hey, Fogman, this is your week. It's not. We out. We are right now scratching our heads, scratching our balls, finding out how we're gonna retool this. This is your week, Fogman. I'm not gonna go into your games, Eagles, because you haven't. There's nothing to debate about. You haven't won anything. So you have a nice statue. That's beautiful. A couple of good movies.
Talks about rock.
I'm more than a couple good movies, man. The majority of those movies were awesome, man. It was classic.
Listen.
You better stop that, Tim.
The Silver Linings playbook was pretty good. I'll give you that.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, listen, Invincible.
And let me tell you, you should have seen Tim's face light up on Walnut Street. So I don't know why he's talking so bad.
Hey, listen. What a stop.
Tim was like, "Why isn't the draft here again?"
You was there when Randy was there. We was all motherfucking there. I'm not going on.
If you guys want to dial in. If you guys want to dial in, the number is 718-313-5155. Again, 718-313-5155. Continue to.
Well, I want to correct Fogman on McDaniels NFL draft. I want to see if I can correct that with you. You say he had a bad draft, right? Okay. Now, no Sean Marino. He was a first round guy. He had a couple of pretty good seasons. Elway got there, right, out of Georgia. Right? He was drafted. He was a good back. Good 1,000-yard back. Okay. Robert Ayers now became a pretty good journeyman. He went from the Colts. He went to the Giants. Had pretty good seasons. Okay, we got.
He's a bum.
He's not a bum. He's a solid. Come on, Josh. Giant players. That's not nice.
Yeah, he's a bum.
All right. Okay. Okay, all right. So,
listen, the Giants' defense has been nothing to brag about, and if you couldn't make it there, then yeah, you're bum.
Wait a minute. What about Darcel McBride?
Who?
Darcel McBride. You liked him. Stop. Who? David Bruton. Stop with David Bruton.
Tim is giving us those effing names that the guy gives on like New York City streets.
So did
you look? What do you think about Bender Over? Oliver Closeoff in the third round.
Are these cashiers you saw at the bodega down by your Who are these?
Seth Olsen? Olsen? No. Was he related to Greg Olsen? No.
It might be. Or the Olsen twins.
Alfonso Smith wasn't solid. Alfonso Smith was not solid. Fine. His draft was horrible. Only 2 picks. All right. 1.5. Okay. You got that one. His draft wasn't that good. Okay. But you're right. He might have learned, take a step back. He went back to the Patriots. Patricia and McDaniels got the power, and they're doing what they need to do. And so, Let's see how that flows. Okay, we on to the next topic, y'all. Meaning to Belichick's red suit and federal attire upon arriving in Minnesota. I'm gonna tell you this right now. That's business. That was the
Weird.
Godfather business. Like,
That's weird.
let me tell you something. Too much about us all the time. You guys making noise. Now I'm gonna come over here and beat the dog shit out of all y'all. And you know what, Peterson? You're not gonna have nothing to eat at these restaurants. You're gonna sit in your fucking room eating McDonald's. That's what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna say this: Belichick right now is coming for business, and it might be nasty.
This is weird though to me. This is something not to just like pass by. Oh, cool, he's wearing a suit and whatever. This is odd. This strikes me as like big. I don't know what it is. I don't know what he's going for. If he's like setting subliminals, he doesn't wear this shit. This isn't his first rodeo either with the championship game or a Super Bowl. He grabs a hoodie out of his Hey Arnold closet where he's got 20 of the same damn hoodies hanging up, cuts the sleeves off, and he's like on his headset for 60 minutes. But this guy's coming out with a fedora. I think it was his father's, and now a suit from Men's Warehouse. I think he even got it tailored. What's good with this? I don't know if he's sending something subliminal like, I'm Belichick, I'm here to win my 6 and then ride into the sunset, or say F the Patriots org and I'm done. Or is he sending like a Tom Landry, I'm on top of the game, I'm the GOAT, kind of self-pat on the back here? I don't think I've ever seen Belichick really in a suit, except for maybe one time during, what was it, 1990, when he got hired by the Patriots?
If he wore a suit during that interview?
Seriously, though.
Hey, maybe it's full circle.
It's odd. It strikes me.
I'm going to say, this is the supreme troll of all trolls. That's not Bill Belichick that walked in with a suit and a fedora. That's Bill fucking Lombardi. Get it right. That's exactly who walked into Minnesota. They changed the name of the Lombardi Trophy to the Belichick because right now he owns it. That was the message he was sending.
Well, he's chasing, DiCaprio in The Aviator. I don't know what the look he's looking for.
Listen, I'll tell you this right now. Brady wore black. Pretty much the whole team wore all black. Like, they meant business. Or
they were going to a funeral.
I mean, the last time a team wore all black and lost was the New York Knicks. But
please don't bring that back up.
Let's not bring up basketball. But yeah, I mean, they meant business. They listen. They've been here before. The Eagles are the underdogs. Belichick, the one thing about the Patriots is when you hear rumors and you start messing with their business, with their personal stuff, like just bringing out rumors like the media does, they come at they take it out on you, and I can see them running up the score. I mean, I would love it. I would sit there with a nice cocktail, with an olive. I'd probably get a little toothpick and just enjoy it. Let me not say something because I already know Fogman's thinking about comebacks. I'm not going to even go forward with that. I'll just say I enjoy myself because I already I see you was thinking about it. I know you was, Fogman. See, I would really enjoy it, but it's business. It's business. Next topic.
Wait. Before you go to the next topic, hey, Tim. Before we go to the next topic, Patricia just said that actually just came from an interview for a new job.
Wait, say it again. Come again.
Belichick was coming out of an interview for a new job. That's why he was in a suit.
Hey, listen.
He was interviewing at the Mall of America. I think he loves the puppies and wants to go at the pet store.
Hey. Hey, listen. I was just speaking to my brother on the phone, and he's a Cowboy fan too. And I was like, what'd be funny? I said it would be music. It'd be music. It would be just beautiful. I'll treat everybody as sizzlers. If I see breaking news, Bill Belichick has signed with the Dallas Cowboys. Oh my God. I get a tear in my eye. This would be so beautiful. I hope he got, but we all know it's not gonna happen. So hey, listen. I know myself as a Cowboy fan and other Cowboy fans out there, y'all agree with me. I know y'all do.
Isn't this a guy that looks like he just loves puppies? Seriously. I'd go to him for a...
You know he reminds me of? You guys ever seen
Westworld?
Men in Tights? Robin Hood Men in Tights?
No, a little parts of it when I was younger.
Yeah, it was the Godfather, Robin Hood Men in Tights, and he goes, one of the lines was he has this assistant who is like a big, dumb guy, and he stands up to Robin Hood. He goes, Sheriff of Nottingham, he goes, I hope your first child is a masculine child. So the Godfather looks at me and goes, yeah, I was gonna say that. Sit down. Just shut up. So I'm gonna sit down. He looked like the Godfather. That's what he looked like. Just that, like,
Random.
Shut up. Do my fingernails or something. Get out of here. The Godfather. He looked good at business.
I forgot his name. I know the actor you're talking about.
Yeah, what's his name? Don Cornelius or something like that. I gotta sing out the link. That's my best part.
Oh, Dom DeLuise.
Yeah, Dom DeLuise. There you go. Vocera. And the funny part is his assistant got no tongue. He cut off his tongue. So when the assistant started laughing, he goes, "Do you hear that? Oh, yeah, I cut off his tongue." That's what he look like. He look like the Godfather. He's ready to roll. He's ready to roll.
Something's up, Tim. I'm telling you, he's up to something. Troll master.
Let's see. Could this be situation? Another gate arising?
You think he's carrying suits on those hangers? Those are bodies.
Oh my God. You know what's funny too? Josh, you know what's funny? You got me on the same. There was reports saying that the Philadelphia Eagles players was trying to get into restaurants. They was putting what you call that? Oh my God. Basically, they wanted to sit in the restaurants, and the restaurant was denying the Eagles to sit in the restaurants. So I'm like, hey, what's the food poisoning?
The team. They were denying the team because if it was the fans, we would have already heard about a pre-Super Bowl riot.
Hey, listen. You know what's funny? You're staying in a city.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
You're staying in the city where you demolished the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, now you stay in their house. The hospitality is bad for y'all. Oh my God!
Of course.
I could imagine. I could imagine. The housekeeping not cleaning up the room, and putting some itching pot on the freaking bed.
Listen, that could work in Philadelphia's favor, man. They might come out. They might come out with that game completely aggravated and just demolish New England.
You know, I would have players waking up with itchy butt cracks and you can't get dressed because your butt crack is itchy.
You know what I would have did? I would have walked into one of the Eagles players' locker room in a hotel as a housekeeping. How you doing? And then when they leave, take their fucking toothbrush, right? Take the toothbrush, put it around the ring around the toilet, inside the toilet, just like that, and hang it right back up. And he goes, I lost the bet. I'm gonna laugh at this. Thank you. Put the toothbrush right back with, and then here comes Fletcher Cox, brushing his teeth. And he's brushing his own. You know what? That's what I would have did. You know, hey. Anybody watching 2MW Fury? We're not saying we had anything to do with it. We're just saying if we was in that situation, you know. Listen, another thing. I would steal some clothes. I would damn steal some clothes. And you know what? The bosses in Minnesota would not be pissed. They're like, yeah, I got you covered. I got you covered.
Yeah, as long as you get them something too. That shit.
Yeah. Especially
I'm
Nick
with
Foles.
you. I'm on board with that.
Especially Nick Foles. I would go to Nick Foles, shrink all his shit. Shrink all his clothes. I'll take all his underwear and put panties in there.
He looks like he wears panties.
I'm just saying. I'm sorry. Anybody 13 and younger who just heard that, please, we was being very respectful about it. All right. The next topic. That's a cute boy. It's a cute kid right there.
Yeah, you know.
Oh my god.
The kid's been chewing rocks his whole life.
Oh my god.
That's Fletcher Cox. What are you talking about?
UMW does not condone any.
Listen, if you really want to mess with the Eagles, just send the players to the UAlbany dorms, just like you did with Marvin Austin. He slept in like UAlbany bed. He couldn't even move after a week. My back.
Just to be clear, UMW and Fear does not condone any hygienical pranks.
All the big words Sean just said. All the big words.
I endorse it.
I think I made him hygienical, to be honest. I don't think that's work.
All right, next topic. Where is a likely landing spot for Alex Smith in the offseason? You know what? I get no credit. I get no love. Nobody ever says, Spoon, you was right. I don't get that, but it's okay. I'm going to tell right. Oh, how dare you? How dare you say that? How dare you?
Here it comes.
All right, Fox.
Jacksonville. He's going to hang his hat on Jacksonville because it's the only thing he's been right about for how many years?
No. I said it over and over again. To the question, Alex Smith, in my opinion, will be. Alex Smith, in my opinion, would be the Jacksonville Jaguars. But they committed to Bortles as of today. It was disgusting. They today came out, they want to commit to Bortles. But question. I think Jacksonville is the best spot, but I think the Cleveland Browns, because of the relationship with the GM Dorsey, will get Alex Smith, and the Browns will go ahead and draft Barkley #1 overall.
I'm gonna tell you two teams, and the only two teams that really make sense right now if they're in. I don't like the Denver Broncos because I feel they've already played too much carousel with quarterbacks, and if they're going to go quarterback young, they have one on their roster. It's either going to be Lynch or Kelly, or if you want to trade for someone, go for the more, I would say, better established quarterback that can actually go down ball more consistently in Kirk Cousins. That's just me, and I feel like John Elway is more of a fan of Kirk Cousins in that regard. The Browns would make sense in the sense that you can really utilize your draft picks now while they're high draft picks in this year's draft, #1 and #4, for more of the skilled positions such as defensive end or even running back, cornerback maybe if you want to get Minka or something like that, or Derwin James. But I think that makes more sense if they were to go that route. It really depends on what John Dorsey wants to do. If he wants to pay a quarterback, for the 4 years as a rookie contract and, be able to spend in free agency because they got a lot of cap room. That's going to be the real interesting spot with Cleveland this coming offseason. But I really think Alex Smith, it would be great for Cleveland to kind of build around him for a year or two until they want to find their quarterback of the future. Because Cleveland could easily go something like Bradley Chubb and then Saquon, build up both sides of the ball right there in the beginning. And then they have quite a few picks in the middle of the rounds. The other team that I like Jaguars, to me, Tim, it just doesn't make sense. To me, Alex Smith is better than Bortles. Don't get me wrong. But when I think of the Alex Smith and Bortles, I think of their skill sets as being almost identical. It's too much comparisons that match that then don't match to where I would be like, well, why am I making the switch for Bortles for Smith? I'm basically getting the same thing, maybe 5% better in overall, the passing game. So I wouldn't do that. That's why I would hold off personally looking at it from a GM spot. That's shit. Maybe the Browns or even the Jets. Actually, the Jets could actually. I think that could be a nice landing spot too for Alex Smith. But I like the Browns ultimately overall for Alex Smith, and then let them build through the draft and use a lot of that the cap space on maybe young and upcoming free agents, because there's going to be quite a bit out there this year. Good positions too. Fox, what you got for me, man?
Listen, I got to go with the Browns. They've got the most to work with as far as maneuvering a trade with Kansas City to bring him over there. So it's a no-brainer. It gives them an opportunity to turn around and not only, like Tim said, go after the skill positions that they need to go after, but this, if they wanted to turn around and grab another quarterback in the third or fourth round, there'll be a guy like Luke Falk from Washington State who will be there and be available. So you'll be, they can actually make build this team to be even better if they turn around and make that move to get Alex Smith. I think that'd be the right move to do, because then you go Saquon 1, and then at the 4 spot you could come back for a defensive end or a cornerback, and even offensive lineman. I mean, they really getting Alex Smith would be the best thing for the Cleveland Browns.
I'm telling you right now, if the Cleveland Browns get Alex Smith, they're going to win the division. I'm keeping it real. Listen, I'm keeping it real. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. And didn't I say Jacksonville was going to go to the play and win the division? Everybody said no. See, think outside the box. When it comes to the Cleveland Browns, if you get Alex Smith, you got Josh Gordon, you have Corey Coleman, okay? You got the rookie tight end, David Njoku. You got a defense was not that bad. Let's just say, Fog, I know you're the draft guy. You're the draft guru, Fog. Let's put our imagination together. They get Barkley #1 overall. Okay. I don't know what's gonna happen with what's his name? Isaiah Crowell, the running back. He may stay, he may not. If he stays, you got Barkley. That's not a bad combo, okay? Now you're talking about the #4 overall. You get Minka Fitzpatrick. Now, that defense, that front 7 is not bad. It's pretty damn good. If you get a Minka Fitzpatrick, there's talent there. Now, that's #4. Oh, we got Barkley. #4 overall, we got Minka from Alabama. The first pick overall in the second round, Fog. Now, hey, maybe there's a wide receiver available. Maybe a DJ Moore or your guy, DJ Clark from LSU, who had a great performance out of the Senior Bowl. Fogman. Well, matter of fact, Fogman, let me ask you, who's around that #1 overall in the second round for the Browns? What can you see them take?
If I don't know, I mean, I would probably go offensive line, and try to secure the left tackle position to really protect your quarterback. So. In all honesty, an Orlando Brown, a Connor Williams could be available at that spot. There's a multitude of guys. If you want to go receiver to add somebody else to complement Gordon, because I'm not completely sold on Coleman. I'm pretty confident that kid from Indiana, Simi Cobbs Jr., is going to be would be available there at that wide receiver spot, and he's a nice big target too.
How about this? There's a lot of money in free agency. They got a lot of cap space.
Hey, too.
How about signing a guy like Allen Robinson? Hey, how about Dante Moncrief to go ahead with Josh Gordon? See, everybody wants to hear the Cleveland Browns or it's just the Browns. But see, we're talking about imagining.
Yeah, but you're talking about a team going from 0-16 to winning the division. That's a huge.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
So you absolutely believe Alex Smith can lead the Browns to?
Yes, because you know why? When he with the Chiefs, They went with a rookie running back and the tight end who was their best weapon and a bunch of nobodies. So with the Browns, what they need is a quarterback. You got weapons over there. They had the Sean Kaiser, which was the dumbest thing ever to start him. I've been saying that. You cannot build a franchise with a rookie quarterback. You need to start off with a veteran quarterback. Alex Smith is – let's keep it real. Let's go with the Steelers. They lost to Jacksonville and Blake Bortles. They lost to the two worst quarterbacks ever in the playoff. Tebow. Do you think I'm sorry. Do you think the Browns will be scared of the Steelers? Wait, with an older version of Big Ben at 45 years old? Okay, and then we don't even know if Le'Veon Bell would be there or not. Wait, no, there's no Martavis Bryant because Martavis Bryant leaving for more money. Wait. I mean, let's keep this real. James Harrison was their best defensive player, and 3 sacks with the Patriots, who I predicted was signed with the Patriots, which he did. 3 sacks in 3 games. That's more production than we saw any defender. Honestly, God bless Shazier, who I hope he recovers because he is their best defensive player after having but nobody stepped up. You released the man who would have been the man for the Steelers. You think he would have Blake Bortles? Tim Tebow? My God. Go to Baltimore Ravens. Now, I know my brother-in-law's watching. I love you. But I'm going to keep it real. Joe Flacco, what is he doing? Collecting checks. They got no wide receiver. All they keep doing drafting linebackers. Jimmy Smith is an overrated cornerback with a lot of money. I mean, my God. What's the next team? The Bengals? Hell, Max, our 2MW brother Max right now is on his way to Cincinnati to say, hey, can I get a job? Because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing. So let's keep this real. Why can't the Cleveland Browns win the division with Alex Smith, who, in my opinion, will probably be the second best quarterback, 1A to 1B, in the division?
2 reasons, Tim. 2 reasons.
I want to hear the 2 reasons.
Number 1, coaching. Number 2, chemistry. The same 2 reasons why Jacksonville, 2 years ago, I said when they looked like they were turning the corner and everyone started picking them to win the division a year ago, and I'm going, no. They're a couple of years away from this. They're 2 or 3 years away from this. They're not ready yet. Chemistry and coaching. You got to have the right players. You got to have the right process in place, the right system in place for these players. You can't just turn around, and it's a proven fact. You can't turn around and, hey, I'm going to go in free agency. I'm going to grab X, Y, and Z player, bring them in, and it's all just going to happen magically. No. It just doesn't work like that, especially in the NFL. And you should know that because you just said earlier about how this is the consummate team sport. It's a team effort. Well, you've got 11 guys on offense, 11 guys on defense, 11 on the special teams. You got an entire coaching staff of about 23 to 24 coaches. Everybody has to be in sync, in line, and on the same page. So, no, a team that went 0-6, they went 0-16 for a reason. I don't give a shit if you bring Brady, Randy Moss out of retirement, and Larry Fitzgerald over there. You just don't make a 10 to 12 game turnaround because that's what it would take to win that division. It doesn't happen.
Hey, just before anybody say anything, I'm going to make a quick reminder. Someone did call on the call, but quick reminder, if you want to dial in, the number is 718-313-5155. I believe Brian just joined the call. Brian, what's good, man? Say it with the chest, buddy.
Wow.
Speak up a little bit. You sound a little low.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Is Timothy there? Of course he's there.
I'm here, sir. How you doing? How's everything?
You know, before Timothy having a pretty good day, and I was about to go into work. Had a nice drive, and I just happened to open my phone, and Trisha, put up a post.
Did she?
Of you saying something that kind of just turned my mood around a little bit. With the Cleveland Browns, how if they get Alex Smith, they're going to win the division.
Yeah, I said that.
Sometimes, Timothy, I accept your trolling because you're very good at it sometimes. I accept it. I really do. I accept your trolling of the Steelers and the Giants. I do. But there are limits to this trolling act that you do. One of the limits.
Brian,
okay.
Max your question, Brian. Max your question, brother. Max your question. Max your question real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I got two things. Fogmax said that a new coach can't turn around a team just like that. We witnessed the LA Rams with Scott McVay, a 38-year-old, 39-year-old coach, playoff. That's number one. My number two is are you a righty? Are you a righty, Brian? All due respect, are you a righty?
Yeah, I'm righty.
You're a righty. Okay. Majority of us wipe our asses with our right hands, right? If we can't use our right hand, can we wipe our ass as good with the left hand?
Can I wipe my ass with my left hand? If I had to, I would.
Okay, so no. I ain't saying you would. Can you wipe your ass good with your left hand as your right hand?
I'm not really sure, Timmy. I'm not really tried. I'll try it. Next time I try it, I'll let you know.
Well, I'm just saying. No disrespect. If you could wipe your ass good with your right hand and one day you get tired of using right hand, so let me go use my left hand, I think you have good chemistry of doing it. You know why? Because guess what? It can happen. We witnessed the Rams go to the playoffs with a new coach. All I'm saying is, Brian, Brian, who Brian also is 2MW's great draft guru. Check him out on Mondays with Stephen Fogman. So again, Brian, to it, I'm going off of saying changes. There are changes happening in the NFC North, and excuse me, the AFC North. You got the Steelers right now. Big Ben is getting old. We don't know what's going to happen with Le'Veon Bell's contract. Antonio Brown's old. You're not going to have Martavis Bryant there. So all I'm saying is this. To me, that's the best team in the AFC North. But the Browns, if they get Alex Smith, they're going to be right there because they have money. They got players already. They got a pretty good defense. I don't see why not. Baltimore is falling off the map. They're right now pissed off about Flacco giving him all that money, and they stuck it for the next 4 or 5 years. Okay, let's go. Who else is in the Bengals?
Tim, let Brian finish his thoughts so we can move on.
I'm sorry. Wipe your mouth.
All right, Brian. Go ahead, Brian. Go ahead.
So, no, it's funny because all this wiping ass and all this stuff and all this assuming, it sounds like you're wiping your ass. It sounds like, it smells like it. All this assuming you're doing, that we're not going to get Le'Veon Bell back. All of a sudden, we're falling off the map. The Ravens falling off the map. And the Steelers are falling off the map. Which, in your defense, could very well happen. But for you to have the audacity to come back and say with confidence that the Cleveland Browns, which went 0-16, if they signed Alex Smith, they're going to go win the division after we just went 13-3? That's the stuff that kind of annoys me with you. Like, you're so outlandish with your like, Alex Smith is going to turn around the Cleveland Browns. It was just saying, Alex Smith. I'm not saying you're right. You know what? Anything could happen. Look at our president. He's about to give our State of the Union. Look at our president. You're right. Anything but it can happen. But you know what? I'm not buying this one. I'm not buying this one. It's not.
Hold on.
Well, we got another person on the call, so thank you, Brian, for your thoughts. Tim, we got him.
I love you, Brian. You're my dog. You're my dog.
Let you guys know. Quick little shout out. Brian is Fox May partner. They do combine
Yes.
360 where they give you the ups and ups when it comes to the
on Wednesdays at 8:00, not Monday. Don't listen to Tim.
Was it Monday?
Tim is
Bobby. Well, listen.
There's exactly why you shouldn't listen to Tim when he says the Cleveland Browns are going to win the division.
But we have another caller. Thank you again, Brian, for doing that. We got another caller. Hold up. Dula, what's going on, bro? Oh, what's going on, Dula? Hello?
What's going on? I have to call in.
Wait. This Dula? This is 2MW Dula?
Dula,
man. Wow.
Yeah.
Dula, man.
Yeah, it is. You know what? You know, I'm not on the show anymore. You just what? Do I need to come back to get some sense from you? Are you kidding me?
Dula, you always welcome back, brother. Home. You calling home right here, man.
Hold on. When I saw that, I was like, Tim's trying to kill me today. Because that's what's going to happen. Are you kidding? I just want you to give me one good reason. One good football reason. Spare me this, it can happen. Yeah, great. All reason why Alex Smith coming to an 0-16 team, that means they're pretty bad. That means they're very, very, very bad. Bringing him along with whatever draft picks they blow, because that's what they do, they're going to win the division. I want to hear one reason, Tim. One football reason. Lay it on. I know you got it.
The Rams. What was the Rams' record last year?
I'm sorry, is Todd Gurley running in that backfield?
Huh?
Tim, the Rams were 4-12.
Fogman, please do not interrupt Dullah. He is speak. He called. Let Dullah. Fogman, that's not being disrespectful.
Tim, I'm gonna tell you right now.
They won games. Cleveland won 0. None.
Listen, I understand that. See, this is the thing about it. I think we all get hooked up on looking how we troll a team, we trash a team, and it's not like back in the days where you have the Green Bay Packers, the 49ers, or the Dallas Cowboys consistently every year making it. Now every year a new team could arise. My God, are we looking at the Super Bowl? Do we see who's in the Super Bowl? Nick Foles, and Tom Brady. So why we can't see Alex Smith? We all argue back and forth about how a lot of weapons for Alex Smith, but a rookie running back and a tight end. So imagine in Cleveland, I'm envisioning with Josh Gordon. I'm in a joke. I'm saying Barkley. That was Della. You're your draft guy, just like Fogman, just like Brian. Imagine Barkley there. So I'm envisioning these moves. It's just not Alex Smith by himself. I'm saying if you got Alex Smith or Barkley and you keep Josh Gordon, how the Browns could be that team. Not Alex Smith by himself. It does really depend what you put around him, but I did say Barkley, Gordon, the playmakers. You got these guys around them, they're going to be the favorite. They could turn around very easily. Hey, Della, you predicted on Fury, you said the Eagles are going to win the division, right? You said the Eagles will be in the playoffs. I'm giving you that credit. You said that. Now, who is an Eagles fan himself, has said the Eagles will be last place. Last place. So it just
I never said last place. I said Washington was last place.
Third place.
Them and the Giants would be possibly tied for second.
All right. Let Dula finish his thoughts so we can move on. All right.
But that's my reason, though. That's my only reason why. I'm envisioning the moves.
Eagles were set last season. They weren't a bad team. They were 2 or 3 pieces away from being a playoff team and being a Super Bowl contender. And that's what happened. They went and got 2 or 3 pieces, and they're pretty darn good. Their quarterback matured. They had a base, right? Cleveland doesn't have a base. They just won 0 games. As someone who was a fan of a team that won 0 games, the fact that we won 2 the next season was a big turnaround.
Okay.
Let alone.
May I ask you this, Della? May I ask you this, Della?
Make a question real quick.
All right. I just want to ask Della this. We all know the record, but we all watched the game. Like, for instance, I predicted last season the Steelers, the Browns was going to upset the Steelers at home in their house. They won, what was it, 10-9. 10-9, the Steelers won on a late interception by the rookie quarterback. Even though it's the Browns loss, the Browns compete. I always take consideration, yeah, you may have an 0-16 record, but if you're only losing by 5 or less points a game and not getting blown out, you're almost better than what you really are. You're only a drive away from winning the game, in my opinion. So I think it's just more than record.
And I'm going to get out of here for Tim. Losses are losses. I really don't care how close they are. If you're that good at anything, you wouldn't continually lose close games. That's what bad teams do. All right. Cleveland's a bad team.
Well, I'm gonna say this, Della. You always family into MW. Always love you, man.
Yeah, it looked like dude will just drop off the line. Well, I guess we got to move on to the next subject.
He could come up here and replace Tim.
Why do you place me? Why do you place me for what I say?
He said, "Yo, Steve."
What I say? What I say? Hey,
you do understand only 5 teams in NFL history have had a turnaround of where they won 10 games more than the previous season. Wait a minute. Don't interrupt me. I'm speaking.
It's my line, too.
Only 5 teams in NFL history had that flip. Now, we're talking about an 0-16 team. In order for them to win that division, they're going to have to win 10 games, at least 10 games, okay? In order for them to do that. Only one team, to guarantee them to get the playoffs to win the division, you want to say 11. They got to win 11. They got to go 11-5. Only one team in NFL history won more than 10 games. That was the Miami Dolphins. In 2007, they were 1-15, and in 2008, they went 11-5. One team in NFL history, Tim. Like, Jacksonville wasn't as much of a roll of the dice as this one is by saying the Browns are going to win the division. Jacksonville was a pretty good pick. They had better percentages and better chances. I know you pat yourself on the back for Jacksonville. Congratulations, we all do here at 2MW. Thank you, Tim. You were right. This one is completely outrageous. Cleveland, if Cleveland wins 7 games, the Browns fans will be happy.
Well, see, Fogman, here's the thing. You ready? I said, here's the thing. You ready for this, Fogman? Again, I'm predicting if Alex Smith is the quarterback and Barkley gets drafted #1 overall with Minka at 4. I said that. I didn't say
still won't change the fact.
You know, the reason why I can say that, Fogman, because guess what? I'm not liking the Steelers situation. Baltimore situation. We damn sure are not liking the Bengals situation. So hold up, there's 4 teams. You say 11-5. The Steelers got a lot of question marks and a lot of big problems with money and cap space going on. Casey Hayward might not be back with that team.
Yeah, he's really.
Hey, wait. Let's think about this now. Casey Hayward. Okay, Shazier. Wait, didn't Shazier get drafted the same year as Odell, Zach Martin? But are the Steelers going to give him the 5th-year option, not knowing how severe the injury is? Money problems. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Myself, you, Fogmeg, Josh, and Sean could definitely run routes on that secondary. That's bad. That's bad. We all got something wrong with our foot and toes and back and stuff. So that's bad right there.
And so, they all still finished ahead of Cleveland.
Okay, but Fogmeg, understand this, Fogmeg, better. While those guys are decreasing, I'm giving benefit of the doubt the Browns could do some work. Money, now even Noni, the Steelers to his limits, 10-9. If you're the Steelers, and you beat the Browns 10-9, what are you celebrating
at the beginning of the year the Steelers were nothing to begin with? I recall you saying that, right? Yeah, you did.
No. What I said,
13-3. Wow.
I know I came out and said the Steelers was going to lose first game of the season. They lost. They won 10-9 the last minute interception. So I was on the right path. I lost, but 10-9. My God, it's the Browns though.
So what? It doesn't matter. A win is a win, right?
It's the Browns. Now Jacksonville went on, and I said that. I said even though Bortles X, Y, and Z, watch Jacksonville with that defense. Everybody laughed. I'm saying, and I'm comfortable saying it. Only if the Browns get Kirk Cousins, if they get Kirk Cousins, not Alex Smith, I'm still confident. If they drafted Saquon Barkley number 1, Minka at 4, in that order, the Browns spending free agency money. People out there, Allen from the Jacksonville Jaguars, all that money. I guarantee you, they win the division. Now, I want this marked because I don't want to hear next season coming up. Oh, Tim just said that and say it. I don't want to hear none of that crap. I want my love and respect. I'm not getting. What is Sharon saying? Sharon, you are too an MW Angel, Miss Sharon. But I'm sorry. I know you're a Steelers fan, but I'm saying it, man. The Browns, if the Browns get these moves, they're winning the division. That's it. That's my opinion. I'm sticking with it.
Well, before we move on to the next subject, you do have a fan there, Tim. The chocolate, the chocolate rider? He said, "Leave my Tim."
Walnut Street. I don't know. Bob?
That's Sharon.
Sharon, how you doing, Miss Sharon?
Yep, it's our very own Sharon from out of the
old league. Sharon. Okay.
So wait, you know somebody named Chocolate Rider from Walnut Street, Tim?
No, I don't.
Tim, what does he use as his chocolate pencil? Can you tell us?
I plead the fifth.
I've got the golden ticket. I'm going to the chocolate.
I've been to a chocolate room before. It's just very the train.
So tell me more. Tell me more.
Oh man.
But Miss Sharon,
on to the Super Bowl.
You guys are terrible.
I mean, enough about that street. What did Miss Sharon ask? I'm kind of sweaty over here.
Yeah, bad memories over there, huh?
Sharon's saying she saw you over on Walnut Street and she got nothing else.
Well, purple shirt. Well, Miss Sharon asked, Sean.
Sorry, what was that?
Miss Sharon, you asked a question?
No. She didn't ask the question. Let me see something. Let me see in the early. Nah, she didn't.
She was just stating that they wouldn't need much more than Alex Smith to win the division, and she was the 90th person on the timeline to say Tim's crazy.
They're all gonna call me crazy, but then when it happens, they never ever say, "You know what, Tim, you was right." Amnesia happens. Listen.
Well, yeah, just like how the Cowboys won the past 6 years in the Super Bowl.
You win next year.
Yep.
You win next year.
Well, weren't they going 16-0 this year?
Next question. All right. We're finally here. We are finally here to the Fogmeg show. What is Fogmeg going to do? Who is he going to pick? What is he going to say? Wait, hold on a second. We got a call.
No, we don't have a call.
He's about to do something.
Oh, come on, Fogmeg. Come on, Fogmeg.
Oh, what? You want me to make my prediction right now?
It's time, Fog. This is pay-per-view, Fogmeg. This is pay-per-view time. This is your show right here. Who's going to win the Super Bowl, Fogmeg? The Eagles or the Patriots. Hold on, wait a minute. Fogmate is an Eagles fan. He's picked against his own team 2 times, and 2 times they won. Now, he believes in the Eagles from last week's video with 2MW. He went ballistic on how the Eagles did this, they did that, they have a shot. Gentlemen, of all ages, Stephen Fogman.
Thank you. I'm gonna have to use you to introduce me more often. Look, if I'm a gambling person, take the Eagles. They're getting 5.5, 6 points on some spreads. New England, they just don't win big. They just don't win big. And I know James Cooper put it out there on the wall that the Patriots will win 38-17. On what planet, James? Okay, on what planet? That's not what New England does. It's actually blowouts in the Super Bowl have been very rare unless you were Denver and you had to play Seattle's defense. So gambling, bet Philadelphia. Straight up, you got to take New England. New England has everything that you need to win a Super Bowl. They've got the best coach. They've got the best quarterback. They've got the best offense. And even though their defense is suspect, it's been a bend but don't break defense. And we've seen bend but don't break defenses win championships, a la 2013 when the Baltimore Ravens did it. They ranked in the bottom third in yards allowed, but they were the top 5 in points allowed. They didn't let you score a touchdown. You either kick the field goal or turn the ball over. And that's exactly what New England does. Once the field is shortened, your playbook is shortened. Your options are shortened. And you become more predictable. And that's exactly what the genius in Bill Belichick is. Once you become predictable, he's got you. My heart, it's Philly all day. Philly's got to win. I'm tired of the one ring. Oh, well, you got no rings. Here's a can that leaves no rings on. Fuck you. Fuck all you Cowboys fans and miserable Giants fans, loser-ass Redskins fans, and any other fan out there that wants to say something about Philadelphia. You got Falcons fans out there who've won as many Super Bowls as the Eagles have, right? None. I got another beer can with a Falcon on it that'll leave no rings on your table. But yet everybody wants to talk shit about Philadelphia. If Philadelphia wins this Super Bowl, I said it on the wall and I'll say it again, I'm going to be outed because I'm losing my shit. I'm going Kanye ham on this. They don't like black people.
You better watch it, Bucko. I'm a moderator. I'll can your ass.
I know. I'm going to get canned. It's over. It's over and done with.
All right. Hey, guys, we got a new caller here from North Carolina. Who's this on the call?
This is Sharon.
What up, Sharon? What's going on? Thank you for dialing into Fury. Just to let you guys know, she is one of the co-hosts of the League of Your Own with Trisha, Yena, and who am I missing? Goddamn it, Sharon.
Jen and Trish.
Yeah.
Jen, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tim, your ass is about to get roasted.
So let's Sharon say with your chest. Well, what you got? What you got to say?
Hi, Sharon.
That's all right. So Fog, you fuck everybody, right? Well, I tell you what, your damn Eagles better do what the hell they're supposed to do and beat New England, because if they don't, I'm coming to see you. If your Eagles don't win, I'm coming to see you, Fog. You understand?
I'm not coaching them, Sharon. You can't hold me accountable. I've been picking against them. I've been picking against them. They've been defying the odds.
Tell them.
You better do what you gotta do. Either pick against them or go see the coach. You better fly your ass out there to Minnesota. They better win this goddamn game. I am not putting up with another year of these damn Patriots. I am pissed the hell off. Y'all know I'm sensitive right now. Got my sexual assault crisis and all this shit. My feelings messed up. I gotta listen to these New England people. Oh no, they better do their job. I am mad.
Yeah, that was fantastic. That was beautiful.
No pressure, Fog.
Nah, no pressure, none at all.
Fog, no pressure.
Like I said, I'm picking against Philly, and I hope I go 0-3.
Whoa, wait. Rewind that. Josh, rewind that. You're picking against Philadelphia.
You hear that, right, folks?
Come out.
That's awesome.
I gotta make a phone call. Hold on.
So that's
calling
why
the bodega.
come on here.
Well, Sharon, I hope they don't disappoint because I can't live through another disappointment.
It's in your hands, Fox. It's all in your hands.
No, it's unfortunately it's in Nick Foles' hands. If I was quarterback and the playbook would be a little more open, I'm more athletic than Foles.
This is funny.
I can actually run like I don't have bricks holding me down.
Okay, so Tim, why are you on the phone? What you doing?
Hold on. What was it? Got me on hold.
What Tim doing?
I don't know what Tim's doing.
I don't know what Tim's doing.
Tim, we got to end the show soon.
How he getting on the phone in the middle of the podcast? I mean,
on the job as well, right?
Oh yeah.
Yo, Victor, I got you on 2MW. Hold on. I'm gonna put you on speaker.
Actually calling some.
What's up? Yo, give a shout out to 2MW's Victor, our 2MW brother. Yo, Vic, who Frog made this pick to win the Super Bowl?
No, I missed it, man. I was on my way home.
Yo, guess who he picked? New England. Yo, listen, do me a favor. Call everybody in the hood. Let them know what's going on. Fogman picked against his own team again for the third time. I got you.
Oh, please. They going to win. That's it. They going to win.
There you go. I'll meet you back, brother. I'm calling everybody right now because this is tired. Spooning, and all team is in for the third time in a row. This is not nice. I'm tired of it.
You know what's really not nice about it, Tim? Because if I'm wrong again, you are going to be so sick to your stomach. It ain't going to stop. It ain't going to stop. That wall is going to be flooded. I am coming for your head.
To be honest,
Josh, let's hit Josh's pick.
You actually started a rally in 2MW of how Giants and Cowboys fans should unite and vote and root for the Patriots. Tim, if the Eagles win. If the Eagles win.
If the Eagles, you know what?
You're going to have to do a Nate Cobbs and disappear for about 2 months.
Listen, I'm going to keep it real. If the Eagles win, I'm sick to my stomach. Fly, Eagles, fly. I got to go to the Eagles parade. I lost the bet. Got to go to the Eagles parade, which I'll be in all black. Make sure nobody recognize me because it won't be pretty. And
don't wear all black at a parade, Tim. They're gonna think you're planting crockpot bombs around Philly. Don't wear all black.
And my beard too, thank you. See, that's my brother, Josh. My beard too. Crazy shit. You know, you got you.
But I'm gonna be honest. I rather annoying Eagles fans than another annoying Patriot fan. As long as I'm not in Philadelphia, I can manage. Philadelphia be a little too much for me. I can't be in that state.
Okay. So Josh, who you got winning, Josh?
I agree.
Makes me sick to my stomach that I even got to come up with a prediction for this. I hope both teams stub their toes coming off of the plane. then catch an MCL and ACL injury, slipping off the bottom step. Then they can't walk to the field to start the game. Honestly, though, this is going to be a game that I think is going to surprise a lot of people. In my heart, I think you guys know who I want to pick, but in my logistics side of my brain, man, I see this game where the Eagles come out really hyped as the teams, all odds against them, younger team, first-time coach. This is going to be a stage where they want to prove themselves, and we saw them annihilate a top 5 defense. And Nick Foles had, a stellar ass NFC Championship game where everyone thought he was going to fall flat on his face. They got the offensive line. They have the serviceable backs that can, easily take the time of possession if needed. To be honest with you, I could easily see this going the Eagles' way. The NFC East just wins games against the Patriots. It just happens, especially on the big stage. That's how it goes. It makes me sick that I can't troll anymore with the ring pop meme. But shit, I think Eagles get there first. I really do.
I hope you're right, Josh. I hope you're right.
I want to hear that. Mute him. Yo,
I'm only at the Super Bowl party for things.
Sean, mute
That's just
him.
me.
First of all, don't interrupt me, Fogman.
What'd you say?
First of all,
come again.
What happened?
I want to say this.
He's stuttering right now, Tim.
I'm going to say this. Josh.
He's nervous.
He's upset right now. You picked Philadelphia.
Well, Josh got a lot of stuff. He was correct. Philadelphia will come out hype. They're gonna come out very hype. That pass rush, the Jim Schwartz blitz defense is it's something similar to what the Patriots faced in, I believe, it was 2009 when they beat the 2004 when they beat the Eagles with McNabb at the time. So it's the same type of defense he's faced. Is that you got wide receivers who don't have to beat you deep; they beat you underneath. That sets it up for either the run, the play action, or grunt. Think about it, as Josh did say, the Patriots are 0-2 against the NFC East. But see, again, not Eli Manning. Foles is not Eli Manning. Eli Manning is a Hall of Fame quarterback. Proven quarterback. Eli Manning is the female, is the wife where you appreciate her, you may get tired of her, but she does right by you. The other quarterbacks are the ones that the ones you look at the model or kind of the fantasy or this girl like WWE females. That's what they are. Eli Manning takes care of his team. Had one good game. Mind you, maybe it was because Minnesota just overrated. This is not the first time we've seen this before out of a Minnesota team. They lost it with Seattle before. So again, I'm not gonna say Minnesota's defense no near compared to a Jacksonville Jaguars defense, which I think the Patriots beat the best defense in the NFL. And Nick Foles didn't really do much. I think the defense did everything against the Minnesota Vikings.
Wait, you just said Nick Foles didn't do much. No. I'm going to correct you. I'm not interrupting you. I'm correcting you. You just said Nick Foles didn't do much. And literally 5 minutes before that, you said Nick Foles had the game of his life.
Sean, where's the mute button, Sean?
We need to move on, guys. We got to move on.
How do you say that?
Mute him,
How do you say that?
Interrupt me, Sean. So with
Josh,
that being,
am I wrong, Josh? Am I wrong?
So with that said,
did he not say that?
He just carries it on.
Children. Gotta move on.
Sharon, you heard that, right? You heard that. He said Nick Foles had the game of his life, and now Nick Foles didn't do anything. Which one is it?
Can I say, see, here's a Fog man, you interrupted me, Fog. First of all, see, I'm a Cowboys fan. I can say that.
Your own thoughts.
And again, I went against Nick Foles because I don't think Nick Foles is that good enough. I mean, not that he's great. I mean, not that he's bad. I just think that he should have won the Falcons game. The Falcons lost that game more than the Eagles won that game. Y'all won that game. It was Case Keenum. Okay, maybe it was the Saints. It would have been a different outcome. But now you're going against Tom Brady. Against Tom Brady. Not Matty Ice, not Case Keenum, Tom Brady. So with that being said, I have the Patriots winning the Super Bowl in a close one. I believe was going to come down to Nick Foles driving the ball to win the game, which will end up in an interception. Fogman, I'm sorry. You're only picking the Eagles because you want the Eagles to win. You pick this. You're going off against superstitions.
No, I'm not going off against superstition.
Yes, you are, Fogman.
No,
yes, you are.
Realistically, New England should win the game.
Fogman,
as a fan, I want Philadelphia to win, but there's no superstition. I just said Philadelphia shouldn't have gotten to the Super Bowl to begin with. And all you've done is regurgitate everything I said from the last two shows about Atlanta and about Philadelphia's victories over Minnesota. Come up with your own thought.
The big words, man. There's no need to argue. We know you're being superstitious. So, with that being said, we know you want to see the Eagles win, but you picked 2 times against them and he won. So you want to see them win again this 3rd time. You really want to pick the Eagles to win this game, but you don't want to do that on live air because you want them to win by you pick them to lose. You know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. John knows what you're doing.
Well, okay, let's just wrap this up. We got to wrap this up. That being said, thank you, Sharon, again for joining us. It's a blessing. Join us again next time.
But where's she at?
She left already? I apologize for you having to hear spoony lies.
Wait.
Well,
Shabby on the phone. Sharon.
No, she just left. Sorry, but
she didn't say who will win.
I probably hit the X by accident, but we got to end the show soon, guys. I got to run. Sorry about that, Sharon. If you was in mid thought, but any last words because we got to wrap this up.
Too much trolling, you know.
Yeah, well, Tim got to do what Tim got to do, and we love Tim.
What was that? Well, nobody. I came out and said what I believed in. Fogman's the one lying.
And this fight will continue next time.
And that's his story, and he's sticking to it.
Hey, Sean, can we get access to that video on in the Twim W group? Nick Foles. How you? I don't understand it. You picked 2 times against them. Wait.
I think Sharon just came back. Sorry about that, Sharon. Did you just say your last thought?
Before this,
let's wrap up right now. Sharon again.
Tim, don't interrupt Sharon, please.
Eagles are going to win this 28-21. Bye.
28-21. You hear that from first.
What's this? What's that? What is that?
She said the Eagles are going to win 28-21.
By a touchdown. By that thought, thank you guys for joining in. That was Sharon. She called back. You said the Eagles will win by 7, 28-21. Thank you again, guys, for joining in.
Stop it.
We hear from you guys next time. We might have a little quick special after the Super Bowl. That being said, have a great Super Bowl. Enjoy your time. You know what I'm there for? Only for the wings. I don't know who to root for, but if you got a team, good luck to your team. May the best team win. That being said, anything else, guys?
Just looking forward to a good game.
Yes.
All right. And we out. Easy.
Blowout. Watch.